You find yourself repeatedly calling your child's name,
Oh, Jesus Christ!
often at increasing volume and frustration, only to be completely ignored, or asking them to go and get their school bag only to find they've gotten distracted by a toy lying on the floor in front of it. As usual, those undeveloped brains are to blame. The frontal and parietal regions of the brain are very important for selective attention, and they are slowly maturing. Sometimes it feels too slow. If I ask you to go and get me a glass of water, okay, wine, your brain actually has to do quite a lot of things. First, you have to filter out all the other noise, including in your own head, that allows you to pay attention to me talking to you. Then you have to do all the steps to get the drink without getting distracted by other things. Simple enough, but if your frontal lobes aren't up to the job yet, you won't be able to filter out the noise to hear me shouting your name, and you might not be able to control your attention for long enough to get through every stage of going to the kitchen, retrieving the correct glass from the correct place, not getting distracted by shiny objects lying around, and then finishing the task. You might even fail at the first hurdle, which is pulling your attention away from what you're doing to what I want you to do, especially if you don't want to. These multi stage operations require executive function. This is from my book, Understanding Your Children's Brains, and that is the chapter on attention. Really, the whole book is to kind of give you a sense of why children kind of do the weird things that they do, and why a lot of it's developmentally appropriate, and mostly it's not their fault. And when you understand, you can work around it, and that makes things a little bit easier. So, for example, when it comes to attention, if you're calling for them from another room, they literally might be struggling to hear you because their attention is on something else. Up to them and get their attention, right, like directly in their face, and that just makes it easier for everybody because